you're on. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton is accustomed to winning. He says anyone that's been around me knows how much I want to win. The goal, first and foremost, is helping change this culture for the better. I'm here for a reason, to make an impact. To go in the right direction, I've got to be a vocal leader and just have fun playing basketball. Kevin?
Well, D.A., clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Tristan Thompson.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Hield. Smith is out there with B. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Brissett in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Chris Middleton is out there with Holiday, and it's Roberts in at the small forward spot. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason, do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Amazing to watch Antetokounmpo will these shots in, refusing to concede to the defense.
Hield, the pass to Halliburton. Feeds it to Marshall. Holiday with the block. And they get it back. Hield can't hit. And it's Roberts with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Middleton with it. Now Smith defending. Bounce pass Middleton. Here's Giannis. Sinks that one from the post.
You know, I think you're cooked the moment Antetokounmpo just gets the ball inside. I mean, he's got touch to go with his length and strength.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now Marshall. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Hield against Middleton. Hield the pass to Marshall. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And not just a scorer, Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Over in the corner, Portis. Over Smith. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Off to a nice start here. They hit all 3 from the field.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to Portland. Halliburton passes to Smith. Hield outside. Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. 4 on the shot clock. Halliburton, that's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Halliburton passes to Hield. Now here is Smith. Here's Marshall. So it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Halliburton. Milwaukee leading by 4. Roberts looking for an opening. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Halliburton after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And it's good, 2 points. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Roberts. He'll bring up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 5-point game. And the pass to Holiday. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And Holiday was a hot name when he went on the trading block. Bucks paid the big price to get him.
And I think trading for him helped secure Giannis long-term, quite honestly. He really does complement this roster.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now here's Hield. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one's good by Stevenson.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Antetokounmpo. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here is Stevenson following the basket by Giannis. Sykes. Holiday with the block.
Defense. That is his signature card. Drew Holiday, an elite stopper on the perimeter.
First team foul. Substitution for the Pacers.
Pacers on defense. They trail by 7. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Beyond the arc.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
But still early. And they've just got to trust their offense and work to get stops.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the Pacers with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. Stevenson outside. Pass to be touched. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:58 left to play here in the first. And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here is Stevenson following the basket by Giannis. The shot's good from Batadze.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Allen. And Lance Stevenson pulls it down.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
1:10 left to play in the first. In the corner, Ibaka with it. This is to Holiday. 5 on the clock. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the Bucks making a change here. Dowdell's checked in. ABC's checked in for Indiana. Now, here is Ibaka. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the shot goes in.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And here are the Pacers now, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Defended by Allen. Pass to ABC. Lets it fly. Rebound, Milwaukee. There's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning it going away.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. Well, continuity is such an advantage, and that is something that Giannis has with the Bucks.
You see the goal right now really well. We run plays over and over again. Our offense is not complicated. I know what I got to fight for. I know as a team what we're looking for, so right now I can see a lot of plays.
And he's clearly a capable decision maker with the ball in his hands.
And his length, not just an asset finishing, but also finding angles to set up his teammates.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Ibaka. Allen is out there with ABC. And it's Nwora in at the 4 spot. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Smith checked in for Goga Bitadze.
Pacers substitution. Jalen Smith.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Marshall, who's checked in for Indiana.
Substitution for the Pacers.
And Zoabaka will bring it up for Milwaukee. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody.
That's his first
Made them a lot better.
Second team foul.
That's how you make us, David. Thank you. Stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific play. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Hield. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Substitution
He
for your
comes in
Bucks.
for Allen. Milwaukee leading by 14. Pass to Nora. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
49.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your lead list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Now here's Hield. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Impressive display of focus there from Hield. Never lost sight of the rim.
The Pacers making a switch here. Brissett's checked in. Bucks leading by 13. Here he goes. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton.
Team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee.
Chris Middleton.
Portis finds Middleton. Over Hield. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pacers trail by 12. Halliburton outside. Driving the lane. And he gets it to go. Halliburton's got 7.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Wigginton. He's covered by Halliburton. Got a piece of it. Halliburton with the steal. Here's ABC. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Milwaukee leading by 8.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
And it's Indiana's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Good.
Buddy Hield.
That's now 8 points for Buddy Hield.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays Greg way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys. But that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And so it's Roberts. He'll bring up the ball for the Bucks. At one point, they led by 16.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Lance Stevenson's checked in for ABC. Here's Roberts. 20 points for him last game against Portland. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Smith. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here is Holiday. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Bucks. On the wing, Hield. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Hield's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Drills it from outside.
Boy, that is a real weapon in Middleton's arsenal. I mean, when you hit a 3 on him, he wants that sweet revenge, and he's coming back at you.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 7. Here's Smith. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Antetokounmpo finds Roberts. Over Stevenson. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Halliburton against Holiday. From the stripe. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Halliburton.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Portis. And Grayson Allen subbed in for B. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Now here's Middleton. 17 points for him last game against Portland.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
2 minutes.
Sykes guarded by Holiday. Stevenson outside. Marshall with it. Giannis is there. Marshall. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Bucks leading by 8. Giannis outside.
Indiana foul. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Dowdell's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
And then Allen slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's Indiana with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Allen driving in, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam?
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way. He's starting to find himself out there now. He's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
The Pacers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. The free throw off for Marshall. Milwaukee leading by 10. Here's Dowdell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside, Ibaka scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment but still converting the basket. Toughness.
The pass to Marshall. In the corner, it's Stevenson. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
That'll do it for the first half. The Bucks on top, up by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent, real together.
Got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 18 points and 1 assist. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
The energy on D was just some disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got B. Halliburton is out there with Hield. And it's Smith. And it's Brissett in at the 3.
First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Free throw good. Giannis.
During this 2019 and 2020 MVP seasons, Giannis Antetokounmpo led the Bucks to back-to-back 1 seeds in the East. The Greek Freaks defense helping Milwaukee to #1 defensive ratings each of those years, too.
Halliburton passes to Marshall. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday with the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
Here's Halliburton, and again it's Indiana converting.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Now, here's Marshall. He's got 6. Halliburton outside. Here's Hield. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his first.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hield outside. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man. Boy, you talk about 3-and-D guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
Now, here's Halliburton. 11 points in the game. Smith kicks to Hield. Smith tried to break loose, and Hield gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
And what a show of agility by Hield. Getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. You know, Clark, many view Middleton as the prototypical perimeter player.
I would not disagree at all. He does everything and does it all well.
Here's Giannis. 21 points in the game. That one wide left.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Hield. Timeout called the Bucks. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Pacers. ABC comes in for Marshall.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Giannis high post. Puts one up from 19. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Snatched away. And here's the fast break. All alone. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. The defense needs to make an adjustment.
Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And the Bucks with possession here. The Pacers making the shot. He gets it in there. Middleton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
Hield with the bucket.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Knocked loose. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And Halliburton slams it in.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And there's the drive. And Giannis throws it down.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
Halliburton up top. 15 points in the game. Bitadze, the pass to Brissett. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Passes to ABC. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Indiana.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Milwaukee has gone along perfectly from three-point range. Tonight they've gone 5 for 5. Pass to Roberts. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Into the lane. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Now, here's Stevenson. 5 points in the game, and he comes up with the deuce. Bucks leading by 7. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Giannis passes to Norum. Loads it up for Giannis.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
The Pacers making a change here. Pacers trail by 9. The feed to Stevenson. It's stolen by Ibaka. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, here's Allen. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Tristan Thompson.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Now, here's Stevenson. 7 points in the game. And the shot goes in. Stevenson's got 9.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Pacers trail by 12. Pass to Brissett. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. .130 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Brissett, covered by Giannis. Milwaukee leading by 12. Thompson comes with the double team. Ibaka wide open. He fires. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 7.
And not entering the league as a natural catch-and-shoot guy, Ibaka certainly has developed this part of his game.
Kicks to Stevenson. Here's Brissett. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Dowdell. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. The pass to Nworom. 6 to shoot. Here's Allen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Allen's got 11 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Wasted no time on that one.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Dowdell. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Allen. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Sykes got a piece of it. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Thompson. With 1 on the clock, that shot off. And so it's Milwaukee ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
Now preaching strong defense there. GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. ABC is out there with Holiday, and it's Allen in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here's Stevenson. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. He kicks to Dowdell. Over in the corner, Allen. Outside Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Connects from 3-point range. Holiday's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Bucks. Holiday against Hield. It doesn't go for him. Bucks leading by 12. On the wing, Holiday. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Buries it down low. Antetokounmpo's got 31.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Marshall. Knocked away. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Dowdell. And that one, good. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's Marshall. Here's Smith. That one a little long. And here is Portis. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And the Pacers call time here.
And a wise move to call time out there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Roberts is checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for ABC. Now here's Hield. Pass to Marshall. Here's ABC, looking to end the run. Hield can't hit.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Here's Giannis. Up and in on the way. Giannis has got 35.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pushing it up. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Halliburton after the basket by Milwaukee. And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his third foul so far. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Pacers making the shot.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hield. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Brissett has checked in for the Pacers. He hits both from the stripe. Now here's Giannis. Great play most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Nice shot by Portis.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Hield. Got a hand on it. They retain possession.
Milwaukee foul. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Pacers. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
For Indiana, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Halliburton passes to Marshall. Count it. And it's 9 points for B.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Outside Portis. Here's Roberts. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Here's Halliburton after the basket by Milwaukee.
Milwaukee foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Good on both. Milwaukee leading by 21. Holiday finds Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Hield. Wide open look. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
And the Pacers with possession here. Hield outside. Now the pass to Brissett. Here's Marshall, and the rejection by Giannis.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And the Pacers with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. Halliburton for 3. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Middleton the pass to Holiday. And here's Middleton. Outside Holiday. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his number one attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
ABC's checked in for the Bucks. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Smith. Thompson comes in for Marshall. ABC's checked in for Brissett, and Lance Stevenson subbed in for Heel. Hits it from three-point range.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Eight seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dowdell. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Chris. You see Giannis every day. He seems to still come up big every time.
He's showing how great he is. I mean, he's been consistent all year. He's been a threat in the paint, and he's been a great leader, too. So, I mean, he's having a heck of a year, and we need him to be that player, that great player for us.
He's certainly performing at that level. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.